Hey, what's up? It's Dan from Typology Gifts. I'm back again to answer another question on the INFJ subreddit because today is my cake day, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to just talk to the INFJ subreddit. So, the next one I'm going to look at is a post by Rocks of Iron. It's a bit of a longer post, so we're going to just kind of park on this and read it a little bit here. Let's see, I'm going to make sure that my video doesn't overlap. I've been together with an INFJ female for about a year now, and it's one of the most satisfying relationships I've ever had. I'm an INTJ male. I wanted to make this post to reassure all of you who are unconfident about your image that you are not what you think you are. When I first met her, she was a wreck from her previous relationship that left her demoralized, timid, and lots of other things. She's a pretty girl, and she would never admit it. She has a smile that's really warm and comforting. She's a good cook. We share loads of similar interests. The bedroom is amazing. The level of telepathic communication is satisfying. She doesn't try to manipulate me into doing things I don't want to do, and this I appreciate the most. Emotional that you know of. Emotionally, she can get to be too much at times, but we've trained each other to watch out for signs that the other is wearing out with patience. I'm heavy on the artillery when someone irritates me more than once about the same thing, but I've come to realize that she doesn't mean it the way I take it. I've only ever gone out with extroverted women, and they were all nightmares in their own way. I've come to incorporate her bad vibes and emotional side into my judgment of people and a situation. It's good because she gives me a different take of it. Also, the amount of love invested in return for once seems to be the same. It's funny how I'd never have thought of it working out, but it has for more than a year now. INFJs are nicer in many ways than they think they are. No, it's not just her. My aunt is an INFJ as well, and I get along with her the best compared to the rest of my family. So quit being so self-critical. A moment of confidence may make a change for the better in your lives. She was confidently flirting with me, and that has made all the difference. That's really sweet. It's nice to read something nice that's not like complaints or problems, I guess. It's nice to read about a relationship that's doing well. Interesting connection there between INFJ and INTJ. Definitely, if the two people are a good fit for each other, that's a really good combination to have together. It requires kind of an emotionally mature INTJ and I guess an emotionally mature INFJ too to handle perhaps sometimes the coldness of the INTJ, or maybe that's not the right word, the bluntness of the INTJ. But I think INFJs are pretty blunt as well. So I don't really have a response to this so much, Rocks of Iron, but I liked the post. It's interesting, and I'm glad it's doing well. And I guess maybe the one thing I would say is your comment is sort of like quit being so self-critical, but you have to recognize that your girlfriend is this way because she's self-critical. Like, she's focused on self-improvement. You can tell that you said that she was kind of a mess when you guys got together, but now she's made a lot of self-improvements, and that comes from being self-critical. So, it's kind of hard to say don't be so self-critical to an INFJ because that's just kind of how we're going to operate. But it does mean that if you get to know us over the course of years, you should be able to see us moving things around in our own brain to make ourselves better people. So kudos and congrats on the happy relationship, and I wish you many more years.